The FBI launched a new initiative to identify, track, and arrest child sex predators across the country. According to a release from the FBI, officers arrested 205 subjects and rescued 115 children across the country just last week alone. They say those arrested are accused of various crimes like production, distribution, and possession of child sexual abuse material, online enticement, and sex trafficking. The release states officers apprehended people in positions of public trust, law enforcement, military members, and teachers, proving predators can be found in the most familiar places. FBI's Deputy Assistant Director in Criminal Investigation, Darren Cox, emphasizes on the role of parents, guardians, and caregivers in this situation.
Parents really need to be engaged with their children. They need to pay attention what their children are doing online. They need to pay attention if there's a change in behavior, even around loved ones.
Now, the release states the operation is in coordination with all 55 of their FBI field offices. As always, the FBI urges the public to remain vigilant and report any suspect crime against a child to 911 immediately.